The Iron of Fate. The Hillsborough News publishes the following red-hot particulars of an awful event which lately startled the village of Litchfield, Illinois. An awful catastrophe befell Miss Gertrude von Bloch of Litchfield last Sunday morning. She was curling her hair for church when she accidentally dropped the hot curling iron down her neck. We don't mean her neck exactly, it was more down her back, and yet that expression isn't correct. She propped it down between her clothes and the frog of her back, and it went sizzling, frying down until it was beyond her reach. The scene which followed was awful. Gertrude jumped up and down like a Comanche Indian at a war dance and hollered, "Fire! Fire! Ouch! Gee! Police! Damnity damn!" etc., using many expressions that seemed to indicate that she was in pain. In the meantime, the house was filled with the odor of backbone and fried tenderloin. Her parents came rushing into her room and found Gertrude executing the Kunigin and thought her crazy. The old man dashed a pitcher of water on her. The mother threw a quilt over her to put her out, but the curling iron was still getting in its work and rapidly burning its way into her left kidney. Gertrude tried to tell them what was the matter, but could only gasp, "You dog-blasted old idiots! Take it out!" But her frightened and puzzled parents didn't know what she meant, and thinking her violently insane, got a rope and tied her. The curling iron then turned over and baked the skin from the vertebra and commenced to cook her floating ribs. She kicked and squalled like a camp meeting of cats, and the neighbors came running. Finally, she managed to tell what was the matter, and her mother cut open her corset with a case knife. And the curling iron fell out, covered with cuticle and smelling like hog-killing thyme and fried cracklins. Since then, Gertie wears her lumbar region done up in linseed oil poultices and sleeps on her frontispiece. The doctor says her back looks like the pattern of a crazy quilt or the map of Cuba after a revolution. He says she had a very narrow escape. The burns extend entirely over the withers and sebaceous follicles. The jib boom of the pylorus, he says, is badly sacrificed, while the base of the dorsal fin is fricasseed so seriously that amputation may be necessary.